How's it going, my fellow Homo sapiens? This is your boy Uzumaki Do, and this is a Dead Pro deck review. So far, we have a new archetype. Now, this archetype is really busted. I mean, broken. It's a great archetype. It's fast, it special summons. It feels a little bit like Dragon Rulers. It can negate, it can blow things up. It really controls the field. This is a really powerful deck. Now, I know once it does come to the US, this is going to be a money deck, hands down. Like, this is what's going to make the box so expensive. So get these cards early before they shoot up in price once they come out. So let's go ahead and hop in. These monsters are mostly all fairies. Matter of fact, this archetype is all fairies, all light, all level 5. So we have 3 archers. Matter of fact, I'm running 3 of each of the archetype right now. I'm still kind of working with the deck. So we're running 3 archers. Forgive me for butchering these names. 3 battle trits, 3 cartrits, 3 fendrits, or whatever how you pronounce that name, and 3 labrets. Also 3 motrits, whatever. We're also running 3 of Archdraw, a Thunder King, 2 of these jars, 3 Light and Dark Dragons. Now this is a little tech I put in, and I'll explain that a little bit later. 1 Honest, because I mean, most of your deck is light. Not just that, 1900 defense. I say, why not? MST, 2 double cyclones, 3 of these quick play movements. Oh my god, this card right here is just so broken. We'll explain that in a second. 3 Metastrophes, this great. And another 3. You see I'm running a lot of 3s because they all work together. So basically what this deck is all about is putting your monsters in the Magic Trap card zone and destroying them or having them to be blowed up on your opponent's side, on your opponent's turn. When it happens, they go to the graveyard and they special summon themselves. And they all have different effects. Like this one right here can blow up 1 card. This one right here, he draws 1 card. And I think if you activate a card to blow up something, that's an attribute, you get to draw another card. Just so good. Oh my god, they're so good. Great defense. Now, Astar Draw, whatever how you pronounce his name. I like this card for the main reason it's a 4-star. However, it can also be a 5-star. Not just that, you draw 1 card when you exceed something with this. So it's crazy. Like, it's been times where I had no hand, they attacked, I blew up my back row on their turn, special, and it seeded on my turn and had like 6 cards in hand. Just insane. Thunder King, because you know we want to stop your opponent from special summoning and stop them from searching through the deck. These cards right here, you really rarely search through the deck. Honest, you already know what Honest does. You know, when your opponent attacks, gain that monster attack during damage count. Now this is my little tech I'm trying out right now. Right now it's working really well. So I have 2 artifacts down or 3 artifacts down. They'll get blown up on my opponent's turn. And when it's my turn, I'll drop Light and Darkness Dragon on the field. And I'll set like maybe 3 more of these cards. Attack, negate, whatever they do. And when they finally do get rid of Light and Darkness Dragon, he special summon 1 of these puppies out the graveyard, blow up my field, then special summon and get all their effects all over again. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Orgasm. MST, it's just to blow up the cards on your side of the field. Sometimes I might use it to blow up my opponent's cards. Double Cyclone, basically you blow up 1 of your cards, blow up 1 of your opponent's cards. Guess what? You're getting these effects. Do it on your opponent's turn. This card right here is just so busted. I know this deck is going to get hit so hard by the ban list. Like, the ban list is going to make an example out of this deck, like they did with E-Dragons. Hands down. So basically, you can... It's an MST on crack. Matter of fact, it's an MST on steroids. Basically, you can destroy 1 card, Magic Trap card on the field. Then you can set 1 of these archetype, 1 of these artifacts in your face down spell and trap card zone. If your opponent destroys it, then you can then they skip their next battle phase. That's just insane. So they MST it, chain, blow something else up. Oh man. So it's like they can't attack you next turn. So they're not going for TKO. Oh my goodness. And this card right here, where it was just really crappy. I mean, before this archetype came out, it was an okay card. It says when your opponent attacks, or I guess when your opponent monster declare an attack, destroy all cards, spell and trap cards on the field. Well, it really haven't seen that much play. I've seen some people play this card before this archetype, but this card inside this archetype makes things so great. Oh my god. Let's see here. I'll set 4 artifact monsters and set that. You attack. Okay, blow up all cards on the all matching trap cards on the field. Special. Blow up your monster. Blow up some of your back row. Oh, my bad, you don't have no back row because we use this. I draw a few cards. Your field is clean. I have 4 monsters on the field. If I use some of these other effects, I can special summon. Like this one right here, if an artifact is destroyed, you can special summon from your hand. So my turn come around, I got like 5 cards or 6 cards in my hand with 5 monsters on the field. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This Yu-Gi-Oh orgasm. Ugh. Fuck the heart of the cards. Like, this the god of the cards for crying out loud. And not just that. Like, okay, if I got 5 monsters on the field, I can see for 2 monsters, or just drop a light and darkness dragon, put everybody in attack and just shoot for game. This one right here is basic. You special summon 1 artifact monster, and I believe you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Now, this seeds. I'm still working with this seeds. Matter of fact, I just built this deck today, and I'm still working with it. So far, I really haven't tweaked it a lot, but just this deck build right here is just good. Usually, if I blow up the back row, people just scoop. It's really not a challenge for them. They just scoop up. They're, oh, I lost. So basically, this card right here is just so good. Like, when this archetype come out, if it's a holo, it's gonna be like way over 50 bucks. You're talking about maybe 80, 90 bucks off back. If it's a secret, go ahead and throw it into the hundreds. Like, really? Come on now. So you're running 3. Artifact, draw all, or whatever you pronounce his name. 24 defense, 24 attacks, 21 defense. Look at this monster. Look at this guy. So basically what this card does is you can detach 1 to shuffle the cards you got in your hand back into your deck and redraw that amount. Oh my goodness. If you got a shitty hand, or your opponent has a god hand and you know it, okay, shuffle that shit back into your deck. Thank you, kind sir. Not just that, when your opponent activate a normal spell or trap card or activate a monster effect, you can detach, and that effect becomes destroy one of your opponent I believe back row effects. So on your opponent's turn, they attempt to do effect, negate it, they gotta blow up one of your magic trap cards, and you already know you got one of these puppies back there. Okay, what you gonna do? Blow 1 up, special summon. Thank you. Good game. Let's see here. Running Tuesday Mighties. Basically he just destroyed 2 set cards. I'm running 1 right now. I'm probably gonna increase them. Basically, what he does is, you target 1 monster on the field, you destroy it, your opponent takes the original attack. 1, because he's a level 5. And I don't know why I have him in there. A buddy of mine told me to put him in there. I don't have anyone I can use him with right now, so I'm most likely going to take him out. 3 chargers. Oh my god! So, let's see here. You finish using his effect. Go for him. Oh, someone got somebody in defense. You can't get over them? They can't destroy? Oh, they got Spirit Reaper. Okay, it's cool. We'll just suit up for this guy. Attacking right through. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now, for my side deck, I'm still working on it. I actually had these 2 in my main deck. I removed them because I wanted to try Light and Darkness Dragon, and I made the perfect choice to put these puppies in the side deck. But they're great in the main deck also. So, basically what this card does, mistake, is stop your opponent and you from searching from the deck and adding from the hand to the hand. I don't need to search. I set my shit and wait to blow up. Hands down. So this right here will hurt my opponent. And when I get ready to get rid of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to destroy it myself. Just hands down. Like, okay, I really need to get rid of it. Okay, just blow it up. Now, one card I really didn't talk about is this jar. It's just, oh my goodness. This, wow. I don't think it's out. But let's go ahead and talk about this effect. When this card is flipped, each player draw one card and destroy all set cards on the field. Oh my goodness. People attacking to this, they scoop. Hands down. No TKO. Scoop. This is scoop phase. If I got 5 cards in my back row, they all artifacts. And on your turn, you attack. He flips. It's no TKO. It's scoop phase. What you do, you scoop up your deck and you go on. You lost. Because on my turn, I'm going to go ham. Hands down. Oh my goodness. But I'm loving this deck. It's just so good. Matter of fact, it's not so good. It's too good. I know they're going to be hit. And it's not going to like they're going to be hit normally. They're going to be destroyed. I mean, E-Dragons was great. They had their time. They did a lot of stuff. People complain. But this deck right here, if I played E-Dragons when it first came out. And I understand how broken E-Dragons was. Do you like dragons? No, I don't really like dragons. But I played it because it was good. This deck right here, it feels just like E-Dragons. And that's my own personal opinion on it. I have cards in my hand. If I don't have cards in my hand, I'm going to get them soon. Now, there is a weakness. Where with E-Dragons, I didn't find a lot of weaknesses with it. I found one big problem with this deck. If your opponent doesn't set magic and trap cards, and they don't blow up your back row, it's really hard for you to really go off for a TKO. Or what I like to call your opponent's scoop phase, for them to scoop. Not just that, if your opponent drops something like Bamboo Shoot on the field, it makes it very hard to do anything. You need to activate these cards. You need to activate your destruction cards. If your opponent can stop you from destroying your monsters on their turn, then they can pretty much just hold you out. A lot of these cards, you're not going to you can't normal summon. They're level 5. If you normal summon, you have to tribute something for them. So people like, Archdraw, he's only a 1600 attacker and 1000 defense. And Thunder King, he's a 1900 beater. He can fight a little bit, but he's gonna be killed sooner or later. But that's my that is my deck build. Tell me what you feel about this deck. Tell me, do you feel like it's busted, it's broken? Tell me if you like this build. I like it. I love it. I'm all about control, and not just that. I just have a thing for Light and Darkness Dragon. I just feel like Light and Darkness Dragon is just so fucking awesome. And since I don't normal summon often, I'm just dropping him on the field. And he just works so good. Blows up, and guess what? You swarming. And he special summon one. Really. So this is my deck build. Tell me if there's anything that you would take out, that you would add. Tell me how you feel about this deck. Because once this Archetype come out, a lot of people's going to be playing it. A lot of people's going to bandwagon. Hands down, this is going to be a bandwagon deck. Like 9 out of 10 people is going to be playing this deck if they can afford it. I don't see this deck as a very cheap deck. I see this deck as a very, very expensive deck. Like if either one of these are commons, they're going to be like $10 or $5 commons, just hands down. A lot of these cards is very easy to get your hands on. I mean, the ones that's already out, like, these right here, MST, Double Cyclone. But these level 5 Exceed, one thing I will say about this, just like with E-Dragons, level 7 Exceeds shot up in price because of them. Because there was level 7 and it was easy to get out. I think I have a theory. And that theory is that when this Archetype come out, these level 5 Exceeds that's already out, that's worth shit now, it's going to shoot up in price. I mean, I remember when Big Eye was out and it was like 20 bucks. E-Dragons came out and they shot up in price. Now, was I tripping? No, because I had 5 of them at the time. Yes, I was happy. And I think, with these things here, I'm racking up on them because my theory states that they will shoot up in price. So, that's my deck build. Let me know how you feel. I'm Uzumaki Hado, and thanks for watching.